In this video, I want to show you what I still believe to be the best live stream camera for your church. Let's go. Now, the camera I continue to recommend to churches, even in 2022, is the Blackmagic design Pocket Cinema 4K. There's 3 reasons why this camera continues to rise above the others. Reason number 1, it's the body. It's a strong camera. Now, it's not fully metal. Right now I have a cage on it made by Small Rig, but the camera itself is not made out of metal. It's made out of carbon fiber, but it's really, really strong. Now, with this body, you have detachable lenses. For example, this lens right here is a 45 to 200 millimeter Lumix Panasonic lens, and it has optical image stabilization. And the body itself, you could actually connect into it XLR. You have a mini XLR port that you just have to buy an adapter for. It even has phantom power into it. And also on the body, you have a full HDMI output that you're able to send out into your live switcher or into a video capture card. You're able to send out a clean feed. Some cameras, they can't do that. They send out the video feed with the different numbers and the exposure, the guidelines, and so this sends out a nice clean signal out of your camera into your live stream system. You also have the option of a 3.5 millimeter microphone lavalier, and you also have a headphone jack. You can also connect a USB-C solid-state drive. You have the options for a CFast card or an SD card also to put in, but you have also the option to do the USB-C into a hard drive. Now, the only downside about this body is the battery life. The battery life isn't too great. You're gonna have to get kind of a bigger battery, like a V-mount battery, connected to it that's able to last you 4 hours, or just have it connected into the power throughout our service. That's what we do for our services. We just have it connected the entire time. We never use the battery at all. Now, another great thing about the body is that right here in the front, you have what's called a tally light, which simply means that whenever a camera is active in our live stream, it simply turns on red. When it's in preview mode, it turns on green. This just helps whoever's on stage if they want to address themselves to those who are watching online. They just have to look for the little red light and they're able to see which camera is live. Now, reason number 2 on why I recommend this camera is the price. There's nothing else that compares and what this camera delivers at the price range that it gives. Now, at this moment, you can purchase this camera for $12.95. Now, that's not including the lens, that's just the body. So the lens that you're going to be choosing is kind of dependent on what your use is for your services or for your sanctuary. How far your sanctuary is going to determine kind of the millimeter length of your lens. The smaller the number, the wider the shot. The bigger the number, the closer the shot. So this is a 45 to 200, meaning it can get pretty wide and it can also get really close. Now, reason number 3 is the ease of use. It's just an easy camera to use. Many other cameras like a Sony or a Canon, they have great quality, but they're just so hard to use with our volunteers. With this camera, you have a nice screen in the back, really large screen where you're able to see the video image. And also the menu isn't so complicated. It's just very intuitive. You're able to move through the menus really easily and find your way through the system. Reason number 4 is the quality. The quality of this camera just can't be beat. Now, you have kind of its big brothers, which is the Pocket 6K and the 6K Pro, also available. And Blackmagic just came out with a broadcast version of this. But this specific camera is just gonna deliver amazing quality. The difference between a camera like this and a broadcast camera is that this is a cinema camera, which means that you can use it for multiple things. Whether you're doing a documentary or a short film or just wanting to have a high quality live stream, this is gonna perform that. There's many limitations that a broadcast camera has that a cinema camera can deliver. For example, a broadcast camera, you can't take the lenses off and on, you can't change and have interchangeable options. With a cinema camera, you can do that. Now, here at our church, we've used this camera not just for our live stream, but we used it for documentaries, we've used it for short films, and even recap videos when we have an event. This is just always going to deliver the highest quality possible. Because this is a cinema camera, when you're recording, you have huge files. So when you're editing your video, make sure that you're using a powerful computer. I use my 13-inch M1 chip MacBook Pro. It works flawlessly. It edits the video. Now you can record in RAW video. You're able to set the white balance and you're able to do some color grading in post-production. And these are reasons why I continue to recommend this camera to so many churches. Even with the low battery life and even with having those large file sizes, this camera is just always going to deliver. It has never failed on us in our live streams, and we just continue to add into our system. Now, if you have any questions about this setup, go ahead and leave a comment down below, subscribe and like this video, and push the notification bell to get the latest content here on this channel. And together, we're gonna take our tech teams to the next level.